Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Jordan Love, week 6, the Pack rolling at home, fighting through some weather early, a really nice performance, locked in, fired up. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Before we dive into the video, a quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. This group is the foundation, the bedrock of the channel. Not only is it a great, inexpensive way to support the channel, but you get even more Quarterback School content. So I really try to create the environment of what it's like in an NFL quarterback room, all sorts of nuance, depth, detail about not only the quarterback position, but high-level offense and defensive football. Hop over there, become a member. I appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get into it. Jordan Love, the Pack, week 6. In the rain, in the elements here early on. I tell you what, man, making it look easy right here. There's nothing easy about throwing this type of ball to me, which is normally like a drive throw, which he throws with a little bit of touch here, up and over, perfectly weighted in the water. It's just outstanding, man. It really is. He makes it look easy, effortless. It's a really nice job. So what do we got here concept-wise? We have where the ball ends up going on the shallow. So crosser, up, running the back line or the in. On the other side, we've got a corner and a little looper return by the number 1. So a lot of moving parts here. Couldn't tell you exactly what they're trying to read here. I can tell you that this type of throw, so for me here, Jordan Love's timing, his base, there's no heel click. This type of throw in the elements for me is kind of the hardest throw. It's kind of a combination of touch, accuracy, kind of outside the numbers, not necessarily right on time. Normally, I personally think it's easier to drive the ball in the elements. Any sort of touch like this just gets the ultimate respect from me as far as what you can do with the ball, your ball control, your precision. Again, outstanding base, great pass pro. That's a beautiful throw on a little shallow to the front pylon across the field, kind of up and over the defender. I mean, it's just perfectly placed. It would be perfect in a dome. You put it in the elements, it's outstanding. First of 4. Next one here, big play action shot. Now we get away with a little bit of movement here from the back after the shift. This for sure should have been a penalty or a false start on the back. Regardless, when it's rolling, it's rolling. This is a deep in, call it like 2+ window here, 2 big ass front windows. Again, world-class pass protection, right? I mean, it is got all day to throw back there. We're taking a big shot down the field. Again, you can definitely see the back flinch right here. Yep. You can see the linebackers pointing at him. What the hell? Doesn't matter. They don't call it. Hitch, 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 hitch all day. Great pass protection to allow something like this to happen. Again, love the aggressiveness. Now, this to me is what I consider more of a weather-ish type throw. So for me here, where the ball ends up going on that deep end, I think it's paired with like what I'm used to calling a deep flag or a pylon. And then the inside number 3 is running kind of that cross or a post. And so window 1, not there. Window 2 is there. But you got to have some serious pass pro to be able to hold up for your guy essentially running 40 yards here to get open. And again, I like this type of throw in the elements because it's more of a drive, firm throw as opposed to any sort of touch on it, which was so damn impressive about the first touchdown. But again, this is just excellent. World-class pass protection, great play calling, excellent ability to just kind of hang and trust it, right? No. Look at that. All day to throw. Put it on him. Let's go. Next one here, another 3rd down touchdown pass, this time to the number 2 down here to the bottom, Dobbs on the little slot speed out. Now, that's great finish from Dobbs as well. This is, again, a world-class throw. I mean, the ball control, the precision, the timing, the rhythm, it is simply perfect. And then you add, maybe still a little wet out there. I'll pause this thing at the top. Look at the base, outstanding from Jordan Love. Tight hitch or reset. He goes to throw it right there. You can see Dobbs not out of it at the bottom of the screen. That capital A, and we're driving it all the way across the field. So it's that A for anticipation, but accuracy, arm strength, and then great finish. It's excellent. Again, this concept, you see more and more across the league, or maybe it's just I'm more aware of it. I think of this as an Andy Reid, Doug Peterson concept. I'm not sure exactly where it came from. I'm used to calling it, I think they call it maestro. It's like a rolled speed out here. Normally from the slot, I think of like more traditional square outs, but I like this rolled speed out. Now, by the coverage structure here, middle field open, I'm thinking the nickel normally is going to be outside leverage here, especially if we're manned up out here and it's any iteration of brackets. So I will say I'm a little surprised that he's able to get outside so easily here on this route. But man, this is dealing from the quarterback position. This is anticipation. This is arm strength. This is accuracy. This is world class. You cannot throw it better than that. Elite and third down in the red zone. I mean, let it wash over you. Look at the base, man. Look at the timing. All your cleats in the ground. Stays level. Eyes level. Rip it. Hell yeah. Next one here, another big play. This time we're going to hit the wheel up top to the sniffer tight end. He's going to run a little flat, go. The edge or the linebacker drops him. Now the throw, not exactly where we want, but still good enough for a big completion. I think a better ball here. Got a chance for a massive play, maybe even a touchdown. Got to slow up, go back, make a nice catch with your hands. That's a bit of a funky kind of concept here for me because it looks like we're running the stick nod here and we just kind of get caught up. We got to step over the corner here. We then have the tight end running that, what I'm used to calling wheel or flat and go. And they're really asking this edge defender right here to run with him. When we get to the flat here, he kind of settles almost like he's playing zone. And we just have this huge hole here. So it's a great job by Love being able to see it. Maybe if we're being critical, we could say, hey, put your foot in the ground and give us a better ball. And I think that's fair. We're also dealing with a bit of a weather game. So, catch a wet thumb, who knows what happens. Regardless, it's still nice vision, nice chunk. Again, I love the play calling, the design. We're motion away. You can see Dobbs on the left. Sure looks like he's getting grabbed right there. We got to step over, get off me. And again, from Love's perspective, he moves a little bit, feeling the pressure up front. Could he put his foot in the ground and get a better ball? Maybe. He could also just throw it farther. Okay, it can be both. Not overcomplicating this thing. Regardless, big chunk play. Love it. Next one here, 4th and 2. I'm already laughing because I know the throw that's coming. This throw is ridiculous. So 4th and 2, looks like he thinks he's going to catch pressure. I'm probably going to make the argument that ball probably needs to go to Dobbs in the slot with how he plays this, but that doesn't take anything away from how ridiculous this throw is. Up and over the linebackers, kicking back. I mean, look at this throw. I mean, holy moly. Perfect. My God. Now, the read, not perfect in my opinion. The ball almost certainly should go to Dobbs in the slot. Again, I don't know what their process is to the line of scrimmage, but they're protected either way, even if they were to bail out. So again, because we're keeping the tight end here to block, we've got 6 people in the pass pro unit. They really only have 6 threats, right? At the line of scrimmage. There's 3 on each side. In essence, the way that I think of it, and so you can hijack my way if you like and hack it. If there's a middle field safety at all, you're probably not going to get zeroed. That doesn't mean forever, but just overall, middle field safety, not going to catch 0, probably not going to get a +1 in 6-person protection. That's just how I think of it. The other thing here is even though they bail out, it looks like when you have this distribution of routes, this to me is essentially Y cross, even though it's not the Y, I get that. Air raid cross. Almost universally, this is an alert or a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And so if that is the case, I think you have to be honest with yourself and say, hey, let's just throw the easier throw. Not to take anything away from this throw, but come on, just raise up, go where it's supposed to go. Again, I don't know why you wouldn't throw the slot to Dobbs right there for an easy first down on 4th and 2, as opposed to doing this ridiculous throw. And it's a ridiculous throw. And I don't want to take anything away from the actual output of the play, but man, we don't have to be in the habit of making these kind of like jump back, perfect dart throws. The arm talent is, that's fucking ridiculous, man. That's an awesome throw. Take the easy one next time, though. Next one here. Again, I feel like I gush about the play calling from the Packers every single week. This is another example of just getting the matchup you want, taking a big play action shot down the field and making it look way too easy. And this is world class. It's a great throw. It's a great design. It's outstanding execution. It's finding the matchup, manipulating the matchup so that you get one of our burners on one of their guys that maybe struggles covering down the field. And so 3 is a great player for them, has been a great player for a long time. He's not that guy in coverage, though. He's a guy you're trying to isolate down the field. And so again, whatever defense you want to call this, I would classify this as some sort of like almost like quarteries, tricks, poach type thing. And so we come out and essentially run 3 verticals at this thing. Well, it's going to go kind of 3 by 3 here distribution wise. So when we go in, clamp down on it. When we go to the post, well, he's now, guess what? He's outside. So now he's outside and we have all this space back here, way even off the screen. Then you combine it with another in outside. So we've got essentially the 1 and the 2 down here have outstanding leverage. And again, that's our wide receiver running against their safety, who to me is not necessarily a coverage first safety. And he's got no fucking chance, man. I mean, he's never going to get him 2-hand touch, 1-hand touch. He's never within yards of him here on a deep post with no help. So it's not really fair to him either. I'll be honest with that about the defense construction. But this is design. This is offensive architecture. This is getting the matchup you want, knowing where it is, letting it rip on time. Again, great pass pro. Nobody around us. It's beautiful, right? I mean, look at the separation. He's on the 5-yard line. We threw that from the 45, the other side. 50 yards. Thank you very much. Right on him. Perfectly thrown. Love it. Next one here, interception. When you turn on the box score and you see 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, it could have very easily and should have been 4 touchdowns, no pick, right? We're just slipping out there. Again, grass, weather, it's part of the game. To me, it doesn't impact Jordan Love's performance at all. This little stick route from the slot, I think it's the right read. Ball comes out on time, puts it right on him. If he was standing up, it hit him perfectly. It's just a gift to the corner. So it's part of playing football. It's unfortunate. You got to be able to keep your feet, have the right shoes, insert any excuse you want. But this is not on Jordan Love. This is why I've always thought wide receivers should get interception stats as well. But it's my own fight. All right. Another 3rd down touchdown pass. This one is, again, a ridiculous throw. Okay, so first we're just going to appreciate what this is to Dobbs up top on the little double move. Jordan Love retreating backwards, chucking it up, giving his guy a chance. Now, I don't necessarily think this is supposed to be a back shoulder throw, but it works out. And so there are many layers to this that we're going to talk through. We're first just going to appreciate what the hell this is. This is a crazy athletic, world-class, high football IQ play. Okay, so we have got a free runner in our face to the right. Jordan Love looks surprised by that. I would be too. He retreats going backwards, chucks up, gives one of his best players a chance. Good things happen. So it's verse 0. All right, we'll pause this thing when he gets over there. Talk about exactly what this play is. So for me here, this is traditional shallow cross. Not my favorite play in the world. Over the ball hook. Here's the shallow. And that's traditional shallow cross. Right here it's run with a corner. Now part of that corner and the teaching part that I love here is we're trying to get a pick. We're trying to get a rub. Now it's not good, but you can see he tries. He's trying. And then up top, we run this little double move. Okay, now we are in, so this is the play. So if you like this matchup, alert, one-on-one, let it rip. The thing about this, and the part that you have to understand and appreciate this play even more, you have to understand we don't know what the protection is. So what I mean by that is it could be half slide, it could be full slide, it could be what I'm used to calling solid, and we'll talk about all those things. But at the end of the day, if this player is the free rusher coming over here, for me, I would want the hot throw to be right here. To me, that would be a peak hot, meaning as he runs this over the ball hook, he feels everyone leave, and as he's running, he gets his eyes back to the quarterback, and you just raise up and put it on him. Now, if for some reason the hot was to the other side, the hot would be the shallow here. So same type of thing. Not very many guys want to live in the world where they have to retreat and throw off their back foot double moves for hot throws versus zero. You know, it works here and it's awesome. But I just kind of want to make sure we're all locked in here. No one's looking hot. So first, let's look up top. Anyone looking hot? No. Down here to the bottom. Anyone looking hot? The shallow? No. Well, he looks there. To me, that's a little late. Now the throw, again, it's crazy and it's awesome. And good things happen when you've got crazy athletic dynamic players like this. So first thing here, again, we don't know what the pass protection is. Okay. But I think it's important to talk through these things. First thing I notice, one guy's got his hand on the ground. Okay. So again, am I scouting the Cardinals? No. I don't know who the hell any of these guys are. Who's who in the zoo. Now they all look like linebacker types to me. But if we were to say we are part of the pass protection unit for Green Bay, they would almost certainly have this ruled out to either 4 down or 3 down rules and identify some of these guys as defensive linemen, meaning that the offensive line is going to be responsible for 5 of these guys. So if it was just me and I was looking at this, I would say we're certainly going to get the guy with his hand on the ground. I'd say this guy, this guy, this guy. Now I know, well, that's not true because this guy looks like a defensive end too. So probably those 5 are the most dangerous. So that would put the back for me on a duel 1 to 2, meaning if both of these guys blitzed, we would be hot. So we would be hot to the left, correct? So then I would want the shallow to peak. That would be my hot. That's how I would want to do it. Now again, I don't know what their pass pro is. That's not all pass pro. It's not like pass pro universal rules. Okay, now what they end up doing here is essentially full sliding this. So I mean that these 5 guys are all coming this way. So that means that this player is unblocked. Traditionally, I would say that you would want the back to go here. What they do at the back is bring him across and block, I think, Buddha coming off the edge. So we've got this free runner right in our face, and you can tell Jordan Love is surprised. So he's not looking at that. He's not playing it hot. He reacts. That makes the throw even better. So sorting out the pass pro here certainly would help. Regardless, Jordan Love makes them right. So first, let's just watch the back here as they sort this thing out. So Buddha's creeping down. There we go. You can see the right tackle come down. For me, the reason I wouldn't want to do this is because the right guard is really not blocking anybody. I think in a perfect world, again, I like the big on big over here, and then 3-person slide. So here, we're here, we're here, and then we're still got 2 on the back here. So he's got to come across, take the first of 2. If this guy adds on, we're going to be hot over here. Okay, again, it doesn't make sense for me to do it like this, and if you did it like this, you wouldn't want the back to cross key. So again, you can tell Jordan Love he doesn't know he's got a free runner until right there. And then he's able to make the play, which to me makes the throw, the catch, the result even better. Last one here. Put this one on here just because I love Jordan Love's footwork here off the gun naked. So we're going to catch the Watson on the sneak or slide flat coming across. Again, beautiful touch. Got all the clubs in the bag, but I want you to watch Jordan Love's footwork. So he gets vertical. He's able to buy time to make this play. See him kick back. So he doesn't blindly fake and then just run to his left or right here, right to the unblocked defender. He kicks back and has the touch to get it up and over and throw a very catchable ball. Talk about it all the time. Worst case scenario on an open edge. Whoop, there it is. We put it right on him. Again, the touch, the different arm angles, the different clubs, the arm strength, all of that to me is what Jordan Love and this play calling, right? Like this play calling is elite. We've got the slide coming across, got the tight end probably going to the corner, someone coming on the over. We've got selling out this fake, right? Selling out, whirly bird. We're going to fake this way. And then as we get depth, what you don't want to do is fake here and come flat out of this thing because we're going to have this defender right in our lap. What you do want to do is come out with depth, buy enough time, have a worst case scenario. If he's open, you put it on him. If he's not, you throw it at his feet. So it's a clinic tape on gun naked keeper footwork here. Having an answer, worst case scenario, there it is. Athletic enough to be able to put it right on him. Just looks healthy, looks dynamic, looks like he's in total control, be able to just flip it wherever you want. It's outstanding quarterback play and design. Just brings a smile on my face. So that is a wrap. Jordan Love, the pack rolling. Really impressive performance, in my opinion, fighting through some weather, showcasing the touch. I just continue to really, really marvel at the design, the offensive architecture, the way that they create matchups, the way that they're aggressive, they're nuanced in their play calling. It's just outstanding. And then you overlay Jordan Love, a healthy Jordan Love, healthier Jordan Love, the ability to make all the throws, the touch, the timing, the rhythm, the arm strength, the anticipation, the deep balls. It's pretty sweet. Locked in. Thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.